Archangel Gabriel's Daily Messages, November 2nd to 8th, 2014. Dear ones, so many of you feel you have to accomplish everything on your own. There is so much help available to you. There is never a time when you do not have assistance. All you have to do is ask and be open to receive. We find it curious that so often you ask for help, and when it arrives you turn it down. Do you understand that when help arrives in the form of assistance from another, it is Source working through that person? To accept the help is to dance with the universe, rather than staying stuck in painful resistance. You will then experience the joy of receiving, and the other, the joy of giving. Move into the knowingness that you are part of a greater, supported whole, and start to enjoy the ease that comes from embracing the myriad of ways the universe can deliver exactly what you need. So many of you, when offered help, turn it down because you do not wish to be a bother, or to put people out. Underneath that desire is a fear that if you become worth to another, you will not be liked any longer. At the root of denying help is fear of rejection and worthiness issues. Conditional love is the cause of the fear of rejection, abandonment, and worthiness issues. Dear ones, once you truly start to accept that you are loved unconditionally by Source, you will start to see your complete worthiness. Further, you will start to see that those who had used conditional love to control you were strangers to unconditional love, themselves. The freedom you seek comes from knowing that the one Source that truly has the vantage point to judge you has no desire to do so, and only sees you as being divine and wonderful. It is only a small step from there to beginning to see yourself the same way, and that is when your entire love paradigm will change. Once you embrace the energies of unconditional love, you will flow with giving and receiving, and will be able to move into complete acceptance of yourself and others. It is your own connection to Source that will set the tone for your interactions with others, so we encourage you to open up and allow the love, the deep abiding love that has always existed for you in. Human beings love labels. They like to know what to call things, how to define things, assigning names to things and experiences as a means of predicting what they are and how they will go. They also like to label things as some kind of assurance of how things will unfold. We understand why you do it, but we wonder if you understand how limiting labels can be. Labels can be very constraining. When you name something, you are putting it in a box and creating parameters for it. But if you understand that freedom, growth, and expansion are what you are on the planet to experience, can you see how labeling can be very controlling and restrictive? Also, in some cases, labels can be separating rather than unifying. Considering you are moving into unity consciousness, and seeking to create a world that is evolving and connected, do labels serve you like they once did? Do you need the separation of labels to self-define any longer? Can you see how the releasing of labels would bring far greater peace and far less separation to your planet? Why not try living beyond labels and see what happens? Why not start simply accepting all people and circumstances as they present in each now moment? Why not give all your experiences, both within and with others, the room to define and grow and evolve? Why not concentrate on the divinity that exists in all and make that your new definition point? You just might be surprised at how much room you give everything to improve, both personally and globally, if you do. Many of you have been taught that to think of yourself is to be selfish. However, loving yourself is the way to ensure you are balanced and whole and prepared to be everything you need to be, both for yourself and for others. This single belief system has kept people out of balance, exhausted, and disempowered for a very long time. Giving your own care equal importance to everyone else's can be difficult for those who have been taught that it is wrong. You have trouble discerning when you are self-loving, or when you are being selfish. There is a very simple way to tell, dear ones. Selfishness serves the one. Being equally loving to yourself and everyone else serves the whole. As you choose to become conscious creators, you must learn to both give and receive. As you seek to work with the flow, and to be of service, you must learn to both give and receive. The vast majority of enlightening human beings are more comfortable with the giving than the receiving. That is because you are on the planet to assist, and you perceive receiving as not assisting. Dear ones, you like to give because it feels good. There is a joy that comes from assisting that feels wonderful because it honors your deep desire to be of service. But what if we told you receiving is also giving? Receiving from another allows the universe to work through them, so they can feel their purpose, and the joy that comes from assisting, as well. Do you see? When you give, you receive. When you receive, you give. A truly balanced human embraces both, understanding it all as part of the flow, and the dance, of the universe. You are all shimmering and divine, each and every one of you. You are just in various stages of accepting that truth, and allowing it to shine through, at any given time. Be love. Find ways to express the love that you are. Be kind. Smile. Care. Feed the birds. Support your planet. Give a hug. Send a prayer. Create from your heart. All of these things help you connect to your home, your origin, which is love, and remember who you really are. Love begets love, dear ones, and the beauty of it all is that it is always completely available for you to choose. Do you see? When you make that choice, you connect to Source and become the Source. Archangel Gabriel. Channeled by Shelley Young. TrinityEsoterics.com